Guys, hi. This is your girl Levu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So let me take this moment to welcome everyone who's their first time here, and please don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. So welcome, guys. So today I'm back with the story time. Like I'm gonna be telling you guys a story. I'm gonna be talking about how I left my job. Like my girl just woke up, decided to rock up there and write a resignation letter with immediate effect. So what happened is that obviously I was going through some vacancies, yes, on internet. Then I saw this one, and then I applied. So they called me in for an interview, and then I went, and then after, boom, I got the job. So I was working for this other company, and to be honest, I feel like I needed the experience. I needed to experience that in order to realize what I want to do with my life. I feel like it was a blessing in disguise, to be honest. So what happened is that I even remember the first day. I had different expectations when it comes to going to work. Until it was a different thing. So I was an intern for this company, and then what we were doing is that I was part of the auditing team. I was auditing, we were managing risk, we were that team, the busy team, so it was a bit a lot. And also when I got there, like they told me that, because they grouped us into two, I think we're like a large group of people, and then they grouped us into two people, how do I say it, two people in one group. So my group member, it was a guy. So they told us that like your group member is your competition, right? So I feel like it was for them to try to make us be to try to make us perform, basically, like to work harder, you know. So every day waking up to go to work, for me it was challenging. Let me be honest, it was very challenging. So what happened is that, and also I must say, a corporate world is not for everyone. Like a corporate on its own is not for everyone. So I realized that like I'm not a corporate girl. I'm not. I like doing things on my time, to be honest. I like doing things at my own time. It got to a point where when I was at work, my mind wouldn't be there, you know. My mind would be outside, like I'll be living my best life in my mind, legit, whereas I'm at work. And I feel like even my manager could see, because this other time we had to attend this other meeting, and then she's like, can you please focus today? Can you please be present? That's when I saw that no, girl, what are you doing? So, and also it was very challenging, to be honest. It was very challenging, but I knew for a fact that like I don't want to work for anyone. While I was still in varsity, I think second year, I was already telling my parents I don't want to work for anyone. So for them, like they were so shocked. They were heartbroken. Like, we took you to school to not work. What do you mean? Obviously, they didn't understand what I was saying. So for me to say I don't want to work for anyone doesn't mean that I don't want to work, you know. So we believe in different things, and I know that there are a lot of people who wanna get out of that world, you know, but they don't know how to do it. I feel like a lot of people also, they do it for insurance, you know. When you're working, you know that like there's a salary that's like it's guaranteed that every month you're gonna get it. Obviously they need to pay for bills, we need to pay for bills, we have bills that we need to pay for. So getting out of that world, it's difficult, to be honest. It's very difficult, especially when you have a family that believes in going to school and then getting a job and then doing this, doing that, you know. It's a bit of a challenge. So for me, it was very difficult because I knew that I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to do it. At some point, I didn't even want to do anything. You know, I just got to work because of. And then as time goes by, you know, when you do something that you don't like, as time goes by, I started being late, not because of I was struggling to wake up or anything, like going to work in jail. And then I noticed that this is a wrong move. I need to do something about it. So I remember I told my manager first time when because I've been thinking about it, I think for a month. Imagine I've been there for like 3 months. 2 months down the line, I'm already like, nah, no girl. So I told my manager, I'm like, listen, I think I wanna resign. And she's like, no, what do you mean? You just got here. This is like experience you're experiencing. You're getting ready for a corporate. You're still young. She said a lot of stuff, of which I understood where she was coming from. And then she said something also that I thought I should share with you guys. She was like, so when you want to resign, do you think your family will allow that? You know, my answer to that, I was like, family. Yes, family. Okay, I love my family to begin with. I love my family with all of my heart, but my family won't make me happy like within. To be honest, my family won't pay for my bills. My family won't, like, at some point I promised myself that I'm not living for anyone but myself, you know. So if I'm not happy with anything, I am more than welcome to leave because I'm doing it for me, you know. So I told her that I was like, I'm living for myself, so I'm not happy, and I thank you for the opportunity, but this is not me. I can't stay where I'm not happy, you know. So it was it was very challenging, and then she started giving me lectures about, okay, what do I want to do, do I have a plan? So yeah, I had a plan. Obviously you can't just leave your job without having a plan. And also me running a business, also it helped me to understand what I want to do with my life, you know. It helped me a lot of stuff, but also going to work, going to a corporate world, it also taught me a lot of things that I'm grateful for right now. It was like an insurance company, so they teach us how to speak to clients, how to how to communicate with the client when they're frustrated, you know, those things, like the things that nobody told me when it comes to business. So they really helped me, you know. They really helped me a lot. But also it was something that I was not happy to do, you know. And I feel like it's okay, guys. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to not to quit. No, I didn't quit. To leave when you're not happy. When it comes to anything in life, it can be relationships, it can be friendships, it can be a job. It's okay, and also it's okay to start over, you know. So with me, the major thing, it was that when I was seeing the financial part of it, the money that I was getting for now, it was a bit small, you know. It wouldn't sustain me to be honest. I was not happy, you know. And also listening to people that, no, it's only for a startup as time goes by. And I'm thinking, so what must happen for me to get to that point where I want to be? It means I need to go back to school, maybe another 4 years or 3 years, and then after do some practicals, and it's gonna take forever, whereas I have something good going on for myself. So I was like, no, I'm leaving, so I'm gonna take my business serious and make sure that I'm running it in a serious, like I'm so serious about it. I'm gonna invest in it. That's what I needed, you know. That's why I feel like it was a blessing in disguise for me to go to corporate world, because I got to, yeah, I got to learn that, I got to learn to appreciate my business, my hustle, you know, because I was like, wow, so this is how people live. And also for someone who's a corporate girl or corporate person, they wouldn't deal with what I go through on a daily basis, you know, they wouldn't, they would not, you know, they would not. So me sitting there from, it was 8 to 4, it drove me insane. I was crazy. I could not do it anymore. So I remember the day I resigned, I woke up and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna wake up. And then because people, like, we had some, the company was paying for this other course that we're doing, so it was a must to write those exams, and didn't want to do it. So you didn't have a choice, you know. So people were writing that day. We were writing. I remember. So my brother calls me. He's like, "Are you ready?" Like, I'm ready. Oh, and then he's like, "Lebu, are you still at home?" I'm like, "I'm actually dressing up. I'm leaving." It's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean? You're supposed to be at work." And then I'm like, "No, I'm leaving now, blah blah." So everyone, like, he made the fuss out of it. Like, he made the fuss. Obviously, I understand where he was coming from. And then I started to wake up, go to take a shower, and then go to work. So when I go to work, I immediately went to my PC, and then I googled resignation letters, and then I started punching, started typing. So I typed a whole letter. I sent it to my manager. I feel like she saw it coming, you know. Then I told them that with immediate effect, because I didn't want to be there anymore, you know. I didn't want to be there anymore. I just could not, you know. And then I sent it. And then after I came back home, I told my parents. My mom was crying. My mom was crying. And my dad called me. You know, me and my dad, we have like a good relationship, but like my dad, he's not affectionate. He's not a person to call all the time. So every time when he calls, I know that something is wrong, you know, or something is happening. So he called me. I knew what he wanted to talk about. So he was on about, no, my girl, no dula, because that's where you start and you learn, and it was only a year. Come on, like, now we are working, blah blah. So now what's the plan? And I'm just there like, no, but I was not happy. I was not happy. Like, I was not happy, you know. And also I feel like from my family side, like, they didn't take my business and what I want to do serious, to be honest. So every time when I talk about business, they'll be like, you know, like, so you think you, come on, you know. So I decided to leave. So yeah, that was it. I left, and then yeah, that was it. I never went back. I never went back. I never turned back. So my advice to you guys is that whatever your heart is telling you to do, just follow it, you know, because you don't want to be 40 years old and start regretting that you didn't take actions, you didn't follow your what do you call these things, intuition. Yeah, you didn't follow your heart, you didn't follow your instincts, you were scared, you know. So for me, I feel like I was okay with failing, but knowing that I'm doing it for myself, you know, and also working hard, not sleeping, knowing that I'm working harder for myself, you know. If when my work, the job that I do right now, gets to that point, you know. So I can say that I know it's difficult, but if you really want to do it, you should just go for it. You should just go for it. Pray about it. Pray about it first. Talk to God about it, and then go for it. So yeah, that's the story for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please enjoyed it, and please don't forget to subscribe and like the video and comment below. So I want you guys to share your stories down below. So yeah, let's talk about this, guys. Let's engage, let's motivate each other, let's do this. Like I said, 2020 is our year, so we are definitely taking up the space, right? Yeah. So thank you for watching, guys. I love you. Bye bye.